Ah, good evening to all that are coming into the stream. Haven't been on here in quite some time. Just got done doing a video, and I figure as the sun sets, I would say hello to any and all of you out there who care to hear me, who care about my opinion, or just whatever. Just say hello. I hope everybody is doing good today. Today was a good day. When I say good day, I I did my thing. I got a little bit of work done. I have a lot on my mind. Nothing bad. Just things about life and making moves and decisions on where to go next. What is going on, everybody? Abbey Road. Isn't that from the Beatles or something? Green Eyes, where am I? Well, I mean, I'm not going to tell you, but I'm pretty sure you guys will be able to figure that out. Sherry Siegel, how are we doing? Kelly W, checking in. Simon Lazario from Victoria, Texas. There is a story down in Victoria. I don't remember, but I know that it is in my memory bank of places that I need to go when I get back to Tejas. Nicole, you flatter me oh so. My dear, how are we doing? From across the pond. Cement Shoes from Cleveland. I'll be back there probably October-ish. Raquel Perez is in the building. What's up, Miss Perez? Go to the no. Treasure Troller, my former Lamont at Large correspondent with the $2 super chat. Treasure Troller taking a hiatus from the Tubes of You. Maybe he will come back at a later date and time. Somebody said rest in peace to Paul Rubens. Yes, so Pee Wee Herman did die, which is not going to change my mind about the video that I'm going to do about him. Not a bad video, but I've often said, as I've gone live before, that I'm not that I'm going to, excuse me, I'm kind of getting sick, so bear with me, my voice is starting to go, but gonna do an interesting video about him, and not changing the content up, just gonna add different kinds of videos where, I don't know, you might like it, you might not, I don't know. We'll do a video about Pee Wee Herman. We'll go to Pee Wee's other playhouse. And listen, I'm sure somebody out there will beat me to it. Guys, this ain't a race. I ain't racing yet to anything. I'll do it on my own good time. And I'll do it better. Or I'll try to anyways. And if I don't, oh well. Oh well. To each their own. To each their own. Sorry about that, guys. I forgot to take my other phone with me. Anyways. So just walking around. So I got a couple of stories to do at this cemetery. So right now I'm not really looking for a grave, but I'm just keeping my eyes open. We'll see if we can find it. Jack Vegetables, long time no see. Veronica. Oh, well, thank you very much. I'd love right back at you. I appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Some people don't, but what are you going to do? Some people don't, some people don't. Someone asked, have I ever lived in Hollywood? That's where I was raised. I'll be in Hollywood next month. I'm not sure when I will be in Hollywood, and I'm guessing I will be in LA. I'm going to guess for... How long will I be in Los Angeles? I'm going to guess at least 3 weeks, but you know, listen, if I get there late, oh well, I get there late, but September, I'll be in Hollywood, and I will try from now on, I will try to be in New York and Los Angeles more often, because you know, that's where some of the stuff has happened. So let me walk up and down this section of the cemetery right here, and see what's up. Mike Force 59 with the $10 super chat. Thank you very much, Mike Force 59. There's a gang in Los Angeles called MC Force. I don't know if you're from that gang. I don't think you are. Very odd name for a gang. I've always, you know, this gang in Los Angeles, they're called MC Force. I don't know where they got their name, but it's a very unusual name for a Los Angeles-based street gang. So I want to drive through their neighborhood and just see what kind of force they are to be reckoned with, if that made any sense. Alana Ibbotson, sorry. Yeah, don't worry about it, guys. I don't turn my super chat on very often at all. I don't like to feel like I'm begging from you guys. Sometimes I'll turn it on. I think I've left it off for most of the last year and a half now. But no, you don't have to. I definitely, listen, guys, let me tell you something, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I don't whistle Dixie. You guys pretty much know me. I tell it the way it is. I don't even ask you to watch my videos. Hey, if you like it, cool, thumbs it up. If you don't thumbs it up. And listen, I'm gonna get back to a better uploading schedule. I know I've been kind of like iffy on the uploads. I'm gonna get back to it. And hey, listen, if I don't upload on Monday or Tuesday something that you like, check out Thursday or Friday. I might do something that you might like. And like I said, you know, you might like it, and you don't need to send me anything. All I ask, I don't ask for your financial support. Sometimes, and just sometimes, I ask for your emotional support. And how do you do that? Just check in with me. Leave a comment, say, hey, I hate this video. I like this video. I don't like the way your ears look. And to that I say, blame my mother, because she promised me when I was a little boy that if I were good, she would get me ear surgery. I swear to God, she said, you know, if you're good, if you get good grades, I'll get the surgery for your ears. And I said, Mom, I don't have a complex about my ears. Like my ears are cool. Like I don't have an issue with my ears. And she goes, well, they're kind of big. I said, well, I guess. That's what kind of that's the kind of nutcase my mother was. She when she wanted to show her personality, boy did she have it, boy. Let me tell you, she did. Yeah, somebody mentioned about Pee-wee and a chicken. Yeah, listen, guys, we already know what the story is, and that's just what happened back in those days. You know, even though he was at that time, I don't think he was a millionaire, but he was well off. No pun intended with that one. And, you know, when you wanted to let loose and hang out, so to speak, pun intended on that one, yeah, you would just go to your local pornographic movie theater. And guys, it's disgusting. And they would just do it right then and there. And they didn't care who was looking. I actually have a weird story about something to do with that. I was really looking forward to meeting up with my friend and doing the story on my channel, but I can't find him. So we'll have to wait and see, because he's an integral part of the story. I'm just the opening act. He's the meat and potatoes of it. I'm just the soup in the bowl, so to speak. So stay safe in those streets, Tiffany Savage. Thank you very much, Miss Savage. Oh yeah, no, I always gotta watch my back. I always gotta watch my back. You never know who's watching. You never know who's watching. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, so about this cemetery, yeah, got 2 stories. Actually, I take that back. There's 3 stories, and I'm not just gonna, tell the story walking around here. No, we're gonna do some location stuff, of course. Kind of the crux of the channel. Not all the time do I want to go to the location. Sometimes I can't find the location, so I just tell you what happened while I'm in the cemetery, and then we go to the grave. But I prefer to at least show you at least 2 or 3 different locations, at least. Okay, so we didn't see the grave here, so let's take a walk over there. And it's going to start getting too dark too fast, and I'm probably going to end the live stream if you guys can't see, but Was not planning on live streaming very long. Just wanted to come in for 20 minutes and say hello or something like that. Go to Ronnie McNutt's grave. Yeah, I already had started looking for that location. I don't believe I was able to find the apartment, but it will be found. And I already, of course, know where his grave is. Yeah, that's a very, very sad story. You know, feel bad for that guy. In case you guys don't know who Ronald McNutt was, he was a man who he basically took I think it was a rifle, and shot himself on a live stream on Facebook. And this guy had very severe psychological problems, and I mean, his story pretty much went viral on TikTok. And then I got a couple emails, and one of them, man, I tell you guys, if you don't like those kind of videos, don't watch it, because I don't like it. But you know, you ever see a car accident and when you're driving by, you kind of you don't want to look, but you know something bad is about to. So I played the video, and I wouldn't have watched it, except he did it so quickly, he caught me off guard. And I was like, because he was like playing with it and arguing. I think he was arguing with his girlfriend, and he just did it so quick. Like literally, he did it in a split second. And I was like, I was shocked. Wish I did not see that video, because I don't like seeing videos like that. The curious side of me. But yeah, I felt bad for that guy, because that guy, he probably felt that he had nowhere to turn to, you know. And he did, but you know, when you got a brain like that that's gray, your brain is gray, and you want to get your brain to be like a healthy color. I guess it's pink. And when your brain is gray, it's hard to see past the clouds, because you know, there's been times in my life where my brain was slightly gray. Can't say it was fully gray. I felt that at times my brain felt like somebody took it out of my head and dropped it into a bucket of gray paint. That's how I felt. And you know what I did to take my brain out of that gray paint? I quit my job and I moved in a van. I got the hell out of there. The only sad story of my life, but trust me, if there was a way for me at the time to have lived my life like a normal person, where I get an apartment, get a job, you know, get a girlfriend, or whatever guys do, I'd have done it. But unique is the brain that is encased in my cranium, and so it is, and so it shall be for as long as the Lord allows me to breathe. It remains the same. I'm just like walking up and down right here. The one good thing is there's no mosquitoes that I know of here. So. No mosquitoes. Jennifer Lopez. Oh, is that the real That's not the real Jennifer Lopez. Is that really you? Is that really girl? Is that you? Jennifer Lopez? J-Lo? Waiting for tonight. That's not Jennifer Lopez. But I will tell you this, even though you're not Jennifer Lopez, thank you for asking. I hope all is well with you too. Listen guys, my claim to fame, guys, and listen, I hang my hat on this. Now, I did not have Jennifer Lopez ever come into my stream, but I did have a singer that is somewhat known come into my stream, and she gave me $10. That was awesome. I'll never forget that. I'm not going to say who it is. Most of you probably have never heard of her either, but I think she has a lot of subscribers on YouTube. As a matter of fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a video about that, because I always wonder whatever happened, because she doesn't upload anymore. So I always wonder whatever happened to her. She gave me $10. I think she gave me $10 twice, so she gave me 20. So if you're out there, Lamont says hello. Yes. Blah, blah, blah. Miss Reagan checking in. What is up, Miss Reagan? Miss Reagan. I'll be out over your neck of the woods. I'm guessing it's going to be probably November. It's going to be a little bit cold. It's going to be a little bit chilly. I'm going to be wearing a hoodie of some sort. I will look a little bit different when you see me, just a little bit, slightly. And we will be, all three of us, Mother Reagan, me, and you will. I think the next place we should go, not the buffet, because I know. Listen, I know the whole thing with the buffet and all that, but no, I want to go. I want to go to another place. But you can't pick, because if I let you pick, you're going to take me to a bad restaurant, which is what most people do. They say, oh, let's go here, it's great, and I end up in a bad mood, because when it comes to me and food, if it's terrible, then everyone at the table is going to be terrible, because I'm going to be emitting negative rays from my brain. So the food's got to be halfway decent. And I know buffet food is, you get what you get, but, or maybe you know what, maybe we'll let Mother Reagan pick where she pick. I'll let her pick. How about that? When am I coming to Arlington? Boy, let me tell you, Miss Lopez, not the J-Lo that I know, but just as good, just as pretty nonetheless. I am burnt out on Texas. The next time I go to Texas will only be for a little bit to pick up my stuff, to get my vehicle and leave. I'm probably going to be staying away from Texas for 2024. Probably will not be doing a lot of Texas for 2024. But to answer your question, Arlington, I do have a story to finish up in Arlington. I might just go ahead and hold it over for later. But to answer your question, I'm guessing maybe a January, February to get my stuff, because my storage is not very far from Arlington. So I do have to go there. Ellen wants to know, excuse me, my voice. Yeah, I'm getting sick, guys. I think by Thursday I'm going to be completely sick, where I don't feel like doing videos. We'll see. I'm trying to take as much zinc and vitamin C as I can. But I think I'm probably just gonna get sick. I'll be coughing probably by Tuesday. I won't be able to talk because I'll be coughing. What camera do I use to film? S10 Plus. That's it. I don't use a vlogging camera. I do have several different cameras. I do have I did buy that DJI Pocket Osmo 2. I've never used it. It just sits in my bag. I do have it with me now. I am going to use it tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but the next time I do a vlog on my other channel, I'm just going to pull it out and use it real quick. I also have a GoPro. I don't like GoPro because the batteries waste too fast, and then I'm not a big fan of the fish angle lens. I really only carry a GoPro with me on the very, very unusual times where my phone overheats and I can't use it. Like in Las Vegas, you basically cannot use your phone during the day longer than 10 minutes because the phone shuts down. So I'm gonna have to work around that. The main reason why I'm out here is because I just want to see if when the sun goes down, if I can use my phone normally, and it works. So thank God. I cannot use my phone longer than 10 minutes, like when the sun's at like high noon or something like that. But right now, it looks good and it's not overheating. So I came out here as the sun set. Earlier, I was just driving around town. I might do a driving stream, maybe. Well, we'll do one. We might do one Saturday or Sunday. We'll see. We'll see if we do one. The only reason why I don't do a lot of driving streams is because normally I have a trailer with me, and I'm not trying to drive a trailer with a van and all that place. But I don't have my trailer with me, and also because in case if people like super chat me or whatever, I want, or just even reading comments, I want to be able to read comments, and thank people or just acknowledge their presence or just answer their questions or whatever have you. What are you gonna do? Super Miata Brothers and Eliska Gray, those are two members of MC Force. Super Miata, are you going to join MC Force? Are you out of Coming Up Roses? Coming Up Roses. Do I ever feel the spirits? Never. No, I'd be lying if I told you I did. Only one time I had a weird and present feeling. Other than that, never. I don't feel nothing. I'm not. I know there's YouTube channels that do that stuff. It's, I'm not gonna lie. I do have I do have a couple ghostish vlogs coming up. One I've already done. I don't know when I'm going to put it up. I might put it up tomorrow. It's just that, you know, listen, when it comes to urban legends and ghosts and stuff like that, I've always been interested in it. I just, you know, YouTube seems to be the place where people bring out their obnoxious ghost meters and they just play it out and make it appear to be stupid. And then that's when I got disinterested in it. But watching Unsolved Mysteries, actually, you know what? I got two. One is not a ghost story. One is just an Unsolved Mysteries that I watched as a kid, and I was absolutely fascinated with the story. So I just kind of went to the location of where it happened. It's not a ghost story, but it is it's a good story. And it has a good ending. It has a good ending. And then the other story I did, it was a ghost. It's just an urban legend. And you know what, to me, urban legend, I don't tell the story as it's a fact. I tell the story as in, you know, do you believe it? I don't know. So I will start including more of those on my channel. You know, like I've been telling you guys on some of my lives, I am going to start incorporating different video ideas. You guys might not care for it, but I hope you at least give it a try. And if not, hey, you know, like I said, we will be getting back to a normal upload schedule. I don't know when. I'm hoping like maybe by September I'll start going to 4 a week. You know, I'm going to go back to my old formula. You know, my old formula was, you know, a video would be long every now and then. A couple videos would be shorter. One would be really short, like maybe 3 or 4 minutes. I don't want to do too many of those, but you know, sometimes a video needs to be told and it only takes 2 or 3 minutes to tell it. And, you know, most YouTubers would pass that up because the algorithm likes it when you continuously watch commercials and you're watching a 30-minute video. And I do like doing the longer videos. But sometimes, you know what? Screw the algorithm. You know, if only 10,000, 20,000 people watch it, it's okay. That's all I need. I just need 3 minutes of your time. That's all I need. And that's why I got TikTok, is that 3-minute video will do quite well on TikTok, because a lot of people's attention spans on TikTok are not very good. So. Anita Rodriguez with the $2 super chat, followed up by Sheila Kiss. Long time no see. Sheila Kiss is in the building. Anyways, just ranting. That's about it, guys. Just ranting. Anyways, it's too dark now, but there's plenty of people in the cemetery because it gets so hot out here. People come to the cemetery. As soon as the sun comes down, they come out here, hang out. It feels really nice right now. It's really warm. I'm guessing right now it's probably 90. It feels like, you know, because of the wind, I don't know. It's probably 96, 95 right now, but it feels good. It's a dry heat. It's not the humid, oppressive heat from like Florida or Alabama, Texas, Louisiana, Florida. I got a lot of stories to get out here in Las Vegas. I'll be out here for probably a week and a half more. And then I was in my room and I was just writing down stories, like, you know, ideas that I want to do for either when I do it now or I'll do it later. I wrote down 43 video ideas and I want to do every single one. And most of them are shorter stories, so it's easier for me to kick them out like that. And also what I'm, excuse me. And also what I'm going to do is I might combine stories on my channel. Like if I start a story and it's only like a 3 or 4 minute story, but it's a crazy story where, you know, I think it'll get good views, people will like it, I'll just combine it with another story. For instance, where is it at? Not very far from here. This is a stupid story. This is a story that did not happen. This is an example of what I want to do, right? So there's a grocery, excuse me, not a grocery store. There's a convenience store. It's right over there. It's about a half a mile from here on the same street. I don't forget what year it was, but I try to pay attention to stories coming out of a select amount of cities: Philadelphia, New York, Las Vegas, Dallas, Houston, New Orleans. I keep about 10 cities on my radar, but I try to do all of them. So this security guard, she was a woman, maybe 30 years old, working. She was armed security. This guy comes in and he wants an 18 pack of beer. The only problem is he doesn't have any money. And his intention is to go in there and get this beer without paying for it. So he goes in there, grabs the beer, and I'm sure the security guard kind of figures out, like, hey, I think this guy's going to do a beer run. Now, normally, hey, you're a security guard, you're in Las Vegas, you're armed, you ain't making any more than $12 an hour at the time. You ain't making no more than $12 an hour. I don't even know why you're armed. It's not even worth it. So he takes the beer and he runs out the door. This nutcracker, this nutcase, this nut job armed security guard with a gun pulls out her pistol and just lets this guy have it. Shoots him right in the back. Kills him. For a beer run. See, that's the story that I would want to talk about, but the problem is, it's a 3-minute story. So it's like, I don't want to fill my channel up with 3-minute stories, but it's a crazy story. It's like, you're a security guard, you make $12 an hour and you shoot a man and kill him and murder him over beer that's not even yours? Or what are you, stupid? So what I might possibly do with that is I might do it, and then I might try to find some other convenience store or gas station, or maybe maybe that'll be a ghetto gas station. I guess that video's on hiatus for right now. I don't know. I wanted to put out the ghetto gas station, but I don't know. Things are in flux. I don't know, but that would be a ghetto gas station. So I would probably add that with another ghetto gas station from the area. So anyways, I do believe somebody is behind me. So we're about to wrap up the stream here momentarily. I just want to take a quick walk right here. Just a quick walk. Abby 101, or love right back at you. Bonsai Buddy, he is always there with a strangely positive, passive, weird comment that makes sense but doesn't. I could always rely on him for the quick quip. If it wasn't for his quick quips, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. So, in case you guys don't know, in Las Vegas, cemeteries, they normally stay open 24 hours. You can go to a cemetery at 2 o'clock in the morning. You usually have an armed guard. Here, I'm pretty sure there's an armed guard that comes here because this is a seedy area. It's a lot of homeless people, a lot of vagrants, and they probably come over here and try to sleep or poop in the cemetery. So I'm pretty sure there's somebody here to kick them out. Peekaboo, I see you. Yeah, I gotta go get some. I gotta go to Walmart right now and get some Theraflu because it's gonna be a rough next 3 days. Alicia Gray with the Canadian Fiver. There you go. What you got on my water bottle? Thank you very much, Miss Gray, from the cold north. I wonder if that was a picture that he was taking for a, what do you call it when you're an actor? Your photo book, your resume, not your resume. What is it when the actors, when they put the pictures and you show it to other people? You're like, hey, I'm really good looking, you see? I got some professional photos. What do they call that thing? Your cover book? Your resume book? Your photo book? I don't know. Probably what he was doing right here. Maybe he's a handsome guy. Handsome guy. Virgilou. I want to say there's somebody that's supposed to be buried in one of these mausoleums that is somewhat well known, but I can't say without a shadow of a doubt whether he really is here or not. I don't know. Not really sure. You've never seen my ears because, well, they're so, I don't know. Well, they're quite prominent. Yeah. It's because you never see me in person. Mary Hill, what is going on? How are we doing? Somebody wants to be mean and says, how about hair surgery? You know, I would look weird with hair. Trust me, sometimes I long for a luscious, flowing, thick, mangled locks of luscious curls that would fall down my shoulders up to the middle of my back. Or a blonde mane, kind of like a Fabio 1991, with the muscles and tan body, without the years of steroid abuse. But I would just look weird. I've been bald for, 23 years now? There's no going back, kid. It's razor all day. I got one barber. His name is Bick. That is it. Irene Watts from Long Island. What's up? In the building. Yes. Long Island's in the building. Don't know if I'm going to be out there this year. I plan on it. We'll see. The question is, what vehicle will I be driving by then? You see real ghosts at funeral home? No. But I will tell you this. I'm not going to say who, what, but I'm sure some of you guys will quickly do a Google search. But this cemetery had a very, very unusual employee. A man that used to work at this cemetery, quite possibly the first place where he developed his morbid, murderous rage. Maybe it all started right here at this very cemetery. We're going to explore that. We're going to talk about the creep on a very, very near future video. Major Tom, thank you, brother. Love right back at you. Appreciate it. Thank you. No, I've never seen a real ghost before. I'd be lying if I told you I did, but let me tell you something. If I see it, you will be the 178,561 person to know. Marie Donovan with the $5 super chat. Thank you very much, Marie Donovan. Appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Low budget builder. What do you build homes? Come to Memphis, I got a good one for you. Boy, let me tell you something about Memphis and me. We don't get along. I got a lot of stories in Memphis. I just cannot stand that city. That place is evil. I'm telling you, Memphis is the worst city to me. I never like going there. Alina Tenascu. If I butchered your name. And this is her husband. He looked like he liked to play tennis. And there's something written on his picture. I can't read it because it's in a foreign language. Constantine. Check out some of these blank slates in the mausoleum. Somebody's probably there, but more than likely they're paid for and there's somebody there, but they just wanted it blank for some unknown reason, forever to be lost to history. I told Kenosha, I said, what's up? Have I ever thought about doing a story on Resurrection Mary? Yeah, no, I want to do it. When I was in Chicago, I just didn't feel like doing it at the time. I'm definitely going to do it for sure. We'll do a whole backstory of it. And I don't know when I'm going to be back in Chicago. I think Chicago actually might have to be a next year thing. Who knows? Maybe I might. I don't know. Chicago has too many stories that I want to do. Several in particular. So we'll see. We'll be back in Chicago for sure. Chicago is a city where I did plan on staying for a month. I swear, if I didn't come out here, I was going to be in Chicago for 1 month. I was even thinking about staying there for 2 months. Like, not in Chicago, but I would stay between, like, in the triangle of Madison, Milwaukee, Chicago for 6 weeks. But the problem is, I get happy feet. I want to start driving stuff. I'm gonna start driving. Miss Garrison, well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Please do more videos on haunted places in the United States. We'll see how you guys react to it, because like I've always said before, I didn't want to turn this channel into like a ghost thing, because it's kind of just, I didn't want to turn it into ghosty, because here's the problem. If you start doing ghost stuff, they normally would get good views, and you start chasing the views. And let me tell you, I just don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to do a story and just chase views constantly. Now, you got to chase views. It is what it is. You got to chase views. But I don't want to become obsessive about it. Hey, one video gets 100, that's good for me. One video gets 20. Hey, you know what? I told the story that was important to me, and that's good for me too. But yeah, we'll do some. As a matter of fact, quick story about something ghost. Quick story. I just got a call, so I'm gonna have to wrap the stream up, because I got to take that call. I got to talk to this guy. Let me tell you something. This guy that just called me right now, he's currently incarcerated. This guy, I'm not going to say who he is, because you guys ain't going to like, you guys ain't going to like who he is. He is a murderer. He is a murderer, and I'm not going to lie. We talk on the phone at least once a month, sometimes even twice a month. And I told him to call me, so I'm going to have to start heading out right now. But before I end the stream, let me tell you this. This guy has a story that I'm not going to say it'll give you goosebumps, but it gave me goosebumps when he was telling me. It was such a weird story. And you know how I work. I got to go to where it's located, and we got to really work on, because he's been incarcerated for over about 22 years, 23 years. And I'm not going to lie. His story, yeah, you guys, well, I don't know. I'm sure you guys are, some of you will have your comments about like the type of people that I'm speaking with and giving a platform to, but good or bad. And if you get to the psychology of this guy and how he came to be, oh my God, this guy's father was a lunatic, just like his dad. And it's funny, because when you talk to this guy, you would say, like, to yourself, if you didn't know what he did, you would say, man, this guy, he would make a great neighbor, because he's like watching your house. He would tell you, hey, I see some guys around your house, and they were like lurking around. So I just chased them away, and you would say, thank you. But little did you know that he shot them. That's how he chases them away. He shoots them. That's how he is. I don't know. This guy is very, very unusual, looks very unusual. But let me tell you, he's got a couple tripped out stories, and let's just say, yeah, and he's got a friend that has tripped out stories too. So the friend doesn't want to be, identified. So we're going to have to figure out how to disguise him. But I'll just say this guy has a crazy story up in northern Nevada, which I'll be going there probably for my birthday. I'll probably be in Reno or Carson City, and I'm actually going to stay there for a little bit. I'm going to stay there for about 5 days, because I got to get caught up on editing. So unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to stay in Los Angeles as long as I'd like, but who knows? Maybe I'll fly, do a little bit of flying, come back to Los Angeles. Who knows? My van is in storage in Ohio at a secure, undisclosed location. But so I don't know. So okay, so let me tell you this story really quick. So I gotta talk to this guy, because we gotta hammer some stuff out. But before I let you go, down the street from here is a strip club. It's called the Palomino. I used to pick up dancers that used to work there, and at least a couple of the dancers have told me that place is haunted. Like, they legit said that. They said, no, that place is effing haunted. And I don't know the story behind it, but I do know that there is stories written about the Palomino, and I don't know what happened, but a story did happen there. A murder did occur. An idiot that I I didn't know him, but I had an interaction because we used to work for the same company. This guy was, you ever met one of those guys that, listen, I never said I'm intelligent or smart or anything. My IQ is as, below average. I think that's what the IQ said. But you ever met a guy that just really stupid, just a dumb person? This guy was like, how stupid do you have to be to get involved in a murder that you had nothing to do with? If I came up to you and I said, hey, I killed this guy because he was talking bad about me, and I need you to help me kill him, and you don't got a horse in the race or a dog in the race, whatever. Why the hell would you say? Why would you agree to it? But that's how stupid he is. I don't even know if he's still in prison. But that's what happened at the Palomino. So I don't think the haunting is because of that. But we might. That's one of my 50, 60 stories that I want to do. We'll see if I do it. But the haunting part of it, I don't know if I can actually say that in the video because I don't know. But one of the dancers, this is a quick funny story before I let you guys go. Check this out. So when I was a cab driver, I got my business cards. I give everybody my business card if they're a decent tipper. If you're if you're an older lady and you can't get a cab because no one wants to pick you up because you're only a $5 ride, I'll give you my card too. So I gave my cards to the dancers and they would call me. And this one dancer, she was, look, I ain't gonna lie. Most strippers are average looking. It's not often you see a very good looking stripper. Because there's a reason why they turn the lights low in the strip club, But this girl was very attractive. Very attractive. And so she tells me, and at the time, I wonder what she looks like now, because this was so many years ago. This was back in 2006. And she says, I don't think I could say what she told me word for word on this stream, because this is a family friendly channel, but it was funny. She tells me, and we're just talking, and I pick her up, at least once a week on Saturday. I wait for her, at 9, 10 o'clock, be at her house and take her. And she says, how can I say this without sounding like a weirdo? She basically tells me, she said, I don't think I can tell you what she said. It was flattering and shocking, is all I can say. She basically said that I look like a famous person that she slept with. And she kind of gave me a backhanded compliment. I just thought it was funny. I'm going to say it in the video, probably what she said. I don't want to say it now because it's kind of weird, but I thought it was hilarious. I started busting up laughing. Normally a guy, if he has low self-esteem or takes himself too seriously, he probably would be mad. But no, I took that as an ultimate compliment. Definitely. I want to keep live streaming because it feels good right now, but I gotta go. I gotta get to the guy. But she basically said she slept with the guy that was famous at that time. He ain't famous now, but he was very, very famous at the time. And she said I looked like a chubby version of him, and that she said you never know. She said your what did she say? Your luck might. I forgot how she said it. She said you look just like a chubby version of him, and that if your luck, she said maybe your luck will come out or something like that. So you take that whatever she said. It was kind of like a vague. And I was like, I wish. I wonder whatever happened to her. She was really cool, and I almost thought she was too good looking to be a dancer. I very rarely do I see dancers that I feel that they're too good looking to take their clothes off in front of men. You know what I mean? It's like, you're good looking. What? Shouldn't you have a rich boyfriend? She was one of them. Anyways, guys, I've been talking your ear off long enough. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I include the whole story verbatim, word for word, or whatever. Avery Shannon with the $20 super chat. I just saw your video of the casket failure at the cemetery with leakage. Any updates on that? That was freaky. There will definitely be an update. Keep posted. There will be an update. I have been there since it happened. I haven't been there This time around, I was there last time I was here, which was 2.5 years ago. They did clean it up. They did contact me and ask me to take the video down, and I said no, because they were rude to me on the phone. That's the only reason why I made the video. I would have never made that video if they were not rude to me on the phone, because I called them, I said, hey, and I wasn't rude. There might be times that I might be rude when I'm dealing with people, and that's because you've probably annoyed me where I'm gonna be rude, but that's very rare. Trust me, I'm only rude to people when I've reached my breaking point. I'm normally like a mild-mannered guy. And they were very rude to me, and I wasn't even rude to them. I'm like, they were like, can you take the video down? I said, no. They said, you were rude to me. Nope, sorry. 9.5 million views later, here I am. Thank you for the $20 super chat, Miss Shannon. Yeah, we're gonna put that video up. As a matter of fact, that might be the first video that I upload when I get out to Las Vegas. So thank you for the 20 spot. I appreciate it very, very much so. K Longstockings, are you related to Pippi? We will like whatever you put out, bro. It's about your personality at this point. You're a real one. Love from Des Moines. Brother, big sister of Pippi Longstockings. Pippi. I was scared of Pippi when I was a kid because she picked up a car. Didn't she pick up a car and throw it at a guy and kill him? Or is that what I just remember from a nightmare? Pippi Longstocking. I did not know until I was an adult that movie was actually, it wasn't an Austrian film or something like that. Oh, Lakeisha Yancey's in the building. What is up? Thank you very much, Miss Yancey. Fancy Yancey. Lisa Evans loves my videos from Paris, California. I got a relative that lives in Paris. I don't know if they're still alive. They're kind of like a distant relative. But Paris, am I coming out to Paris? Let me tell you something. I keep talking, I gotta go. Let me tell you something really quick. There's a YouTuber that I want to collab with. I've been thinking about hitting him up, but he's one of those weird YouTubers. He's kind of like me. He doesn't like dealing with people, and I understand him. I don't know. I'm thinking about hitting him up. I don't know. I can tell from his channel, he's similar to me. It's like asking me for collab. It's just not gonna happen. He's just not interested. And I don't think this guy's interested either. And I got more subscribers than him, and I don't think he's still interested. But there's a story that I want to do where he kind of worked with somebody about a story that happened not very far from Paris. We'll see if I send him that email. We'll see. I might. Cindy Fields, $2. Sending big hugs. What up, Cindy Fields? We'll be back in October. Me, you, and your son. We'll have dinner. Let's go to Cracker Barrel. I love their French toast. The last time I went, they didn't make it right. The server wasn't attentive. So, or we'll go wherever you want, and we'll talk about business. Hopefully everything is going good. It'll probably be by the time you start the whole thing with the stuff. Jennifer Lopez, J-Lo with the dollar. I see you, Miss Lopez. Thank you. Not the real J-Lo, but she's the real J-Lo in so many words or whatever. What's up? Thank you very much. Candy Bishop with the $25 super chat. Lamont, you are my favorite creator. You are super intelligent, well-informed, brave, and thought-provoking. You're just saying that to get into my good graces, which worked. And the $25 didn't hurt. Thank you, Miss Bishop. I appreciate that. Thank you kindly. Comments like that, I like I said, I'm not going to get verklempt. I'm not going to verklempt myself because I already got verklempt in this video. So when you guys watch this video, you're like, oh, are you crying? Nah, I wasn't crying. I just got verklempt. See, verklempt isn't crying. Verklempt is when you get a little emotion and all. But I'm not going to stop the video. Just, walking amongst the dead. And you get a little verklempt when you're talking about things, But I'm truly honored when people such as Miss Bishop say nice words to me. Like, it makes me feel good. We all like to be, encouraged. You know what I mean? Too Tall Rob Live is in the building. What's up, Too Tall Rob? Too Tall Rob. You can't wait to see who this person is. That video is gonna come up probably, it's gonna be a hot minute. Yogurt Thief with the 199. What's up, bro? We gotta do lunch or dinner when I get back up your way. I'm guessing November, December-ish. Thank you very much. Yogurt Thief with the 199. He's working hard, guys. This guy is too many jobs. He works too much. You gotta chill out, buddy. You're probably one of those guys that you'll probably be working 3 jobs until you're 95, and then the day you retire, you'll drop dead. Hopefully, I'm wrong. Because there's a lot of people that just keep working. You got to keep working, because as soon as you stop, you stop, and you don't want to stop working. You always want to keep working. Even if you don't have to wake up for a job, you want to keep working. You want to keep busy. You want to keep active. You want to keep those bones, those muscles moving. You want to keep thinking. You want to keep experiencing life and challenging opposite opinion, whatever it is that gets your blood pumping and going, you know. And that's how I want to be. God willing, lets me live to be an older man. I want to be just like that. I'm never gonna stop until I stop. And when I stop, I want something, my worth to the earth, to be left to where at least I've made some kind of impact. Whether how small, you know, whether how small. XRXOXPX. It's too many X's for this channel, buddy. It's a family-friendly channel. With the 199. Can you do an episode on Jonestown? It's funny that you mentioned that. Actually, one of the Jonestown people that drank the Kool-Aid, I was at the cemetery. I found their grave. I did not do the video. I took a picture. So, yeah, I don't know why I didn't do the video. Yeah, they're buried in Richmond, Indiana. I think their stepson and them drank the Kool-Aid. You know what? Let me tell you. Hey, I might even go out there. Who knows? Who knows where I'll go? Who wants to go with? Let's go to Jonestown. Let's walk amongst the dead, or at least the souls. Me too, and mine. Me with the $5 super chat. Thank you very much. Sorry, guys. I know I'm like behind in the comments. I'm behind. Nicole. She's probably talking to somebody else. Verklempt. I know, Miss Reagan. Robbie Lake with the $25 super chat. Not Ricky Lake, but Robin Lake. And Scarlet Motive is working hard, making sure that all you trolls are vanquished and kept at bay, as you deserved. What is that right there? Oh, check that out. That is a homeless shelter. Wow. That's where. So check this out. In the summertime, they get so packed that they sleep outside. And then I think they kick everybody out around 6 a.m. And then they have the inside facility over there. And then, but some people don't want to go there because they have rules like you can't do drugs, you can't drink, you can't show up drunk. If they believe you're drunk, you're not coming in. So if you can't really see from this angle, but if you're wondering, because it's so hot, how they're keeping cool, they have fans like right there. You can see that's a fan right there, and it has like a mister, and it's like spraying mist. And then if you see that fan on the ceiling is circulating air. Poor people. Some of those people mentally ill. Some people just addicted to alcohol, drugs, whatever. Susan Arday with the $20 super chat. Thank you very much, Miss Arday. Let me get this zoom off. Yeah. I feel, listen, I mean, I know sometimes like we see these people who are like, yeah, they're bums, whatever, but some of them, they can't help themselves. Bad brain, and got to get them medicated, got to get them on the medication, the proper medication, not the kind that they self-medicate themselves, but you know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, that guy's calling me again. I gotta go. Come to Indiana, Lamont. Have a great story for you. Graphics One. He's not the graffiti tagger with the 199. Graphics One, buddy. I was in Indianapolis for like 3 or 4 days. I went to Delphi because they rebuilt half of the bridge. Boy, let me tell you, I'll just say this. Should I say it in the live or should I wait for the video to come out? Yeah, I don't think anybody, since you guys are here. Really quick, this is the last thing I'm going to say before I leave. So I went to Delphi because I was there in December. I didn't upload that video because I just didn't feel like it. So I just went there and they rebuilt a bridge. It's still kind of creepy. And so I went to the house of the Richard Allen pig, the murderer, and I went to his house and there was a for sale sign. And I went really quick to show it, and I noticed that the window was open. So I was gonna go film the window, but somebody told me, like, don't do that. So I'm thinking, I'm thinking that nobody's in there. I get to the door and it opens up. His wife comes out, and I put my camera down like this because I didn't want her to, like, you know, I'm not gonna be one of those cringy D-bags that, you know, oh hey, your husband brutally murdered 2 girls. What do you have to say about it? I didn't want to do that. That's not my thing. And I immediately turned my gimbal off, and I said, oh hey, I was inquiring about the home. Are you the agent? And she goes, oh no, I'm not. I said, I'm so sorry. I said, I'll call the number on the sign, and I left. So I did not get her on the video. But you know, listen, of course you feel bad for those 2 girls who were murdered by a sick, disgusting pig. And I also feel bad for the wife too, because not only did he destroy 2 innocent young lives that didn't even have a chance to live, but he also destroyed their families, their extended families, and his own family, because they have to live with it, be burdened with everybody knowing that your husband murdered, like, and they're going to say, oh, didn't you know your husband was doing this and doing that? And I'm sure she got enough from her neighbors, and now she has to hide and hang her head low when she's walking around town because that bastard. I felt bad for that lady. So she's, you know, sell the house, do a quick sale, get the money. Now she's got to uproot her life and start all over. For all we know, she was born in that part. Now she's got to leave. And you got to live with the fact that a man that you slept with is slept in the same bed with. You were sleeping next to a murderer, and you didn't even know it. Okay, guys, these homeless people are getting crazy. The heat is driving them nuts, and they are fueled with alcohol and other things. So I got to get out of here, guys. God bless. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for the super chats. I appreciate it. We'll see you again. I'll go live. The next time I'll go live, I'm not sure if I'll be in a cemetery. We might go to the strip. I don't know yet. We'll see. I might go live once a week for the next time. If I don't go live next week, it'll be in Reno. And maybe we'll drive around. Who knows? Maybe we'll do something. Reno. I like Reno. I like Reno, Nevada. I like it much better than Las Vegas. But of course, down here, so all the stories are down here. Guys, enjoy the rest of your evenings or mornings, wherever you're at on this planet. Always value the time that you have left, because tomorrow is promised to no man. I'll see you on the next live. Have a good one. Peace.